Hi, my name is Samantha Johnston, and I am a fourth-year student in the Art and Design program, and this is my first Workterm practicum. So, yeah, I was one of the Wedding Star students, and I'll be honest, it's been a bit of a summer. It wasn't a great summer, but it hasn't been a bad summer either. But I want to go into my print room experience. So I was in the print room for the first little bit, and for the first 3 weeks they had me working on the foiling machine. So the foiling machine here isn't the exact model of the one that they had, but to explain the process, basically I take a roll of gold foil, for example, load that up into the machine on a little spinny bar, weave the foil through the metal bars that are similar to the contraption here, and then basically you tape the loose end and you let it run. And the machine gets as hot as 250, and that is supposed to burn the foil onto the black ink. Now, they also had me trained on the V80 and the V3100 printers. And once I started getting onto that, it got a lot more chaotic and a lot more stressful. A big thing is when you were working in the print room, you had to have your orders out and ready to go and basically be a day ahead. And my issue is that our equipment was busted on a regular basis. Like a routine, we had to call a guy in to come in and fix it. And so for me as a student, it was always kind of stressful because we were always so behind, partly because of my inexperience and also the fact the machines were broke. So, yeah. After May long weekend, they kicked me upstairs. And it wasn't bad. It was a lot less stressful initially. It was a lot more calmer. I didn't have to juggle 3 things at a time. That doesn't sound a lot, but with a print room it is. And basically they had me renaming files all day. And you'd think that'd be fine, right? But when you do it for 8 hours a day, well. And then once we finally finished renaming all of our files to the new configuration codes that we had, we then were instructed to take the Magento configuration codes, the new ones, fucking copy paste that thing into the Magento search engine, and if the Wi-Fi wasn't down, it would bring you to a page where you can upload images and videos. So you had to take the old configuration code, go into their portfolio window, find the images that you needed, and sometimes it would be a wild goose chase too, because they didn't have all of their images scripted properly. And then you had to take it, and then you had to upload it. And that has been the process of my work since June. Now, I do want to try and find a rose among the thorns. And I mean by that by finding a positive within the negative. And I will say that this has given me a leap in terms of career, because like most college students, we've probably all done retail or fast food. So this was kind of the first taste of something beyond minimum wage. And that was the exciting thing about it. A major thorn that I have is that I personally feel that as a student, I was excited. Like, I really wanted to expand on my skills, learn new things, work with different people who could teach me different things. And instead, I've pretty much been reduced to office work. And that is a big thing that I've learned from this, is that I knew going in I didn't want to do office work. Now that I'm going out of it, I really know that I don't want to do office work. It has given me the opportunity to really think about what I want to do in the future. Podcasting is something that has me really enthusiastic. mostly because they've been keeping me sane all summer. Animation has always been something that I've really wanted to do since going into this program, and I still want to hold fast to that. Graphic design and illustration, again, something that I'd be willing to explore. So, yeah, really, I can just take away that Wedding Star is a soulless corporation. My friends really came in clutch this summer. That's Kelton. He's a real goofball. But really, if it weren't for him and the other people that love me, like my boyfriend, Josie, my brother, people like that, I really don't think I would be in a good place. Working in that cubicle and in the print room definitely impacted my mental health and my self-esteem. And that is a big thing. And really, like, what are you gonna do when you sit and copy and paste 8 hours a day? Of course you're gonna get bored and you're gonna start overthinking things, right? So yeah, shout out to Kelton and shout out to Josie and Caleb. I love y'all. You're great. Thank you for making my summer a lot less shitty than it had to be. So I do have a word of advice as a conclusion, really, for any first years or first years going into their second years. Apply early. You want to get a jump on that. And then don't be picky with what you want to find in terms of a job, but keep in mind that if where you're applying has a high turnover rate and they'll take you in just like that, that's a big red flag. That means that there's something wrong. It could either be the work culture, it could be management, it could be a number of things. And that was my mistake. I took the easy way out. I took something that I knew would hire me quick and I wouldn't have to worry about it. So really, I think in conclusion, art students deserve better, especially the people who worked there this summer, because we really do put our time and effort to learn new things and explore new ideas, and it feels like you're being ripped off when you come in and all you do is copy and paste files all day. Really, in conclusion, screw Wedding Star. Do something that makes you happy and try not to go crazy out there. Thank you again. Have a good day.